EA Sports. It's in the game.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Brooklyn Nets. The opening tip won by the Celtics, and we're underway in the Garden. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 4 to Durant. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Into the front court, it's Walker. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Runner's good there.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Dinwiddie. Jason Tatum snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Walker buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Right now, down 7. Celtics able to clear the board. Hayward. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Kyrie, jumper's good. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Kevin Durant lets it go. Wide open look, won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
And a nice finish at the rim.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Irving. Lays it up and in.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Walker. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Jason Tatum at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. Can't convert the free throw. Here's Irving into the front court. Down 11. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Hayward to Cantor. Count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Screen coming. Hayward. His first effort off the mark. And his Cantor sends it away. Draws the contact. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot two.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
DeAndre Jordan at the line. First one, count it. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Can't connect. Kyrie with the run.
Defense, let's go.
Short jumper won't go down. To Marcus Smart. Here's a chance from long range. Smart is tough. He loves those kinds of shots.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Irving into the front court. Trailing by 11. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Tatum. Can't connect. Beyond the arc for three. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
That'll do it for the first quarter. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams, as we get things started here in the second quarter. Irving brings the ball up court. Durant to Irving. Probing the defense. Kevin Durant lets it fly. No good. To Cantor to the outside. 4-3. Another chance. Cantor. To Jaylen Brown. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. He gets it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys trail by 13. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. To Jaylen Brown. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Jaylen Brown trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Brown's free throw good. And the Celtics add one more to their lead. To Irving. Gets it in the left corner. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus Smart. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 20, Gordon Hayward.
Irving to Durant. Irving to Dinwiddie. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. First one goes down.
Oh, yeah, go right back to you.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Across the timeline, it's Walker. They lead it by 14. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 2 for 2 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Irving with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
Hayward. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
KD with the rock. Can't connect.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Walker. Hayward. He engulfed him that time. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down big. To Irving. To Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the 3.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Walker. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Irving. It's the Celtics with the rebound. Walker into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Into the front court, it's Irving. He'll run the offense. Nice finish at the rim.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
To Hayward. Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's Boston with the rebound. Walker with the basketball. His team on top by 13. To Marcus Smart. Fires the three. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. Oh, he had it. Jason Tatum. Tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
DeAndre Jordan swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Hayward. Fires the three. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. That's three now on 4 shots. Desperation shot here from half court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Celtics absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game prep. Bench points.
The Brooklyn Nets had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Tatum did a remarkable job of swatting shot after shot. Scorers have got to be thinking twice when he's within range.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Here's Irving into the front court. Trailing by 15. Give it to him. Kemba Walker looking good. 4 for 5.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Durant across the timeline. Down a bundle. To Dinwiddie. Down low to Jordan. Can't miss those. To Marcus Smart. Nothing going here on that drive. And the finish at the rim.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Here comes the screen. Irving. Missed it.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end that makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Save 10% on all merchandise when you purchase 3 or more items at one of our local stores. This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
Irving to Durant.
All right, some down.
Irving. Short jumper won't fall. Hayward to Kemba Walker. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys down big. Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2. Won't go. Hayward. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Durant to Jordan. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Durant. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. Lets it fly from long range. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
To Walker. Curling inside. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Kyrie. Wide open look, won't go. To Hayward. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Kyrie with the rock. To Durant. Takes stock of the floor. Kyrie Irving for 2. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Walker to Hayward. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Proud City.
Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Jaylen Brown. Tatum. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Count the basket at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out.
Send him down, ice. Screen coming up.
Shot clock winding down. Kyrie lets it go. Tatum grabs the board.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
The quarter comes to an end. The Celtics way out in front. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth and final quarter. And they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Right.
Durant trying to finish, but his shot won't fall. Another shot won't go either. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Deep left corner from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. And count the basket inside.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Nets have the basketball. Durant. To Dinwiddie. Probing the defense. He wants to deliver. Here's Durant for two. Deep two there. Won't go. And scores. Strong take.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Dinwiddie. Durant. And he's going to the free throw line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Nope, first one does not go.
Substitutions.
He missed a pair of free throws. Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys holding the big lead. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Jason Tatum at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's struggled so far. Tatum's good on the free throw. It's a three-point play as Boston adds to the lead. Irving brings the ball up court to Durant.
On your left. Here he comes.
To Irving. Durant. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Hayward. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Irving. And the rebound comes down to Brown. To Kemba Walker for three. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Kemba Walker is going to get 3 shots here. A career 83% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And he misses the second.
Number 31, Jared. Entering the game for the Boston Celtics. Number 36, Marcus Smart.
Knocked loose. Celtics have it. Count it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Irving. He was hacked. They let it go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
DeAndre Jordan, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Oops, he missed the first one. Oh, he missed on a pair. To Marcus Smart. To Walker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Kevin Durant has it. To Irving. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
New blood coming in for both sides.
For the Nets, number 12, Joe Harris. Subbing in for the Boston Celtics, number 11, Cantor.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Here's a chance from long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, He's going to make you pay.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Good. Off a spin.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case two, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player to a starter in the NBA, and one of the most clutch players we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Surveys the floor. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Jumper's good.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Walker to Marcus Smart. To Kemba Walker. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knocks it down off the step back.
You've been working on your game.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics were merciless in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics. It wasn't a great performance by these guys. And unfortunately, we have video evidence. Viewer discretion advised. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Defense. Player of the game.
Tatum is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew,
EA Sports. It's in the game.